So, what the fuck's going on with this guy? This jester who has come in and is extremely bad at his job.
Be they ever so humble, there's nobody stays home. I've been on the road so long, I have flat tires on my feet. I go wherever I can tell a good joke, and many places where I can't. I'm staying at this inn for a while until I find something here. I got the last store down the hall. Visit me sometime. I'm sure we can have a few laughs together. Hey, my last tour was a great success. I outran everyone. But there's no business like show business. With me, the show must go on and on and on.
Did I cook this one?
Hey, my last...
Yeah.
I got millions of them. Problem is, I can't remember most of them, and the ones I do remember should have been buried long ago. I used to be worth my wit in gold, but, oh, it's a long story. Ask me about it some other time.
Guess we'll we'll introduce ourselves to the gnome.
Pleased to meet you. I could tell by your outfit that you were no ordinary rube. Punny Bones, the name. Joke's a fair game. I'm a pro punster.
Punny Bones.
Thank you, thank you. I always like to meet a receptive audience. It's always good to see you. It means you're not behind my back. Leaving so soon? Good night, and thanks for all the fish.
It's fucking terrible. It's just fucking awful. But we have other people to talk to who are a lot funnier. And actually, let's sit down and have an actual meal this time. Or not. Or we cannot have a meal while the jester is in the room. Let's talk to Yuri.
He too is a stranger to Mordavia.
Hey, what am I, shredded wheat? If you're talking behind my back, at least have the courtesy to do it face to face.
I try to keep people entertained here.
So how come you weren't up on the stage instead of me?
I have not listened to such nonsense in all my life.
You call this a life?
Alright, here we go.
Well, you know I'm not a census taker over here, but there are no other gnomes in Mordavia.
No wonder.
Yeah, when they show up, there goes the neighborhood. We have no need for gnomes here.
You guys are so narrow-minded you could all look through a keyhole with both eyes. What gnome would want to work here? You guys have all the sense of humor of a wyvern with a hangover.
At the risk of waxing poetic, what need have we of fools?
Hey, you got a point. There are enough fools in here already to reach critical mass. If it pays to be ignorant, why are you guys so broke?
That's pretty good, actually. Did I do peasants?
Somebody just shoot me.
And just when I was going to invite you to my party, there's always room for one bore.
Oh, I'll tell you, he's rough, you know? Anyone could tell better jokes than that gnome did. Where's Shaky Green when you need him?
Look, I'd argue with you, but I never engage in a battle of wits with an unarmed man.
The guy's dying up there. I didn't get anything.
Hey, how could you? If ignorance is really bliss, you're the world's happiest guy.
Fellas, is it just me, or is Shecky's performance here lacking a certain sense of humor?
Are you kidding? He was rough. Get a day job.
You're right, and he wasn't very funny either.
What do you mean I wasn't funny? You guys wouldn't know a punchline if it hit you in the face.
Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna have to go into our room and come back out and see if he's still here. It might be the time of day that he comes out as well.
Lock the door to your room and go in.
I think this is the first time we've actually gone into our room since the beginning, since we actually got the room. Can we... Is he still gonna be here? Good, he's gone. Let's get some dinner. And then we have a lot of, I guess, nighttime training to do.
You get a fine meal of roast duckling a la garlic.
That sounds actually really fucking good. Well, I guess that's that. Let me out.
Never seen so many.
It is that if you wish.
Okay, we have to get a bit stronger. There's also something else we can do with the guild hall now. Now that we have finally been able to climb to the very top of the grappling hook. But first, I guess we'll rest. Now, there is no way to say, like, rest until we're fully rested. We have to just keep resting over and over again. If we did sleep until morning, we'd waste a lot more time than I want to waste.
There's only a certain amount
there we
of
go.
punishment you.
So, first things first. There is this sword over
Finely
here.
crafted sword rests within this case, but there doesn't seem to be a door or any way to open the case.
Now, we can break the glass. Let's see if we can force it open.
Are you kidding? You
Not
have
yet.
trouble forcing a mayonnaise jar open, let alone a heavy case. You'll need to build up your strength before you can get through this one.
I guess we just can't. We could. I'm pretty sure we could just break it open, but I want to do it the raw strength way by just forcing it. So, I do want to show one thing before we move on. When we go up to the top of this, and we see the little hint. Oh. How do we?
This place appears.
Do I need to?
This place.
How do we?
It is said that a man's reach should exceed his grasp. That's certainly true of what you're trying.
Is it not going to show us again? I guess not. So it showed 2 lines with 4 vertical bars, and then it had an eyeball underneath. And myself and everyone in the...
exhausted from lack of sleep.
Oh shit, we actually have to go to sleep. Damn it. Myself and everyone else in the chat at the time thought, that looks like a jail cell. Because what else would it be? You know what, I'm gonna do this before we go to sleep. What else could it be? It looks like a jail cell, so we went to the jail, and we realized we can't get in to the jail cell itself because it's locked. But we don't have a way to pick locks. So, I get, like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? So I looked into it. That is actually telling us to look underneath this, and I don't fucking know why.
This desk holds the adventure.
So if we look at the desk again, we can search under the desk. And suddenly, we have a puzzle solution. I do not know why. I do not know how the first hint pointed to this. I do not understand it at all. But we have to go left, down, up, right. Left, down, up, right. I'm pretty sure if we do it in the order it shows, it doesn't actually work. So left... how do we do it? Left, down... Left, down, up, right. And suddenly, a passage appears. And because we're good at climbing already, well, climbing up through here is a piece of cake.
You climb down the ladder into a seedy-looking room. A massive door blocks off a smaller room in the rear. This isn't as dusty as the Adventurers Guild, and the torches look recently lit. Your eye is drawn to the Thieves Guild recruiting poster on the back wall. It gives you fond memories of your home guild. Behind the innocent-looking surface of this room lies great danger. You sense that traps for the unwary are everywhere.
So welcome to the Thieves Guild. Only someone with, I think, a little bit of... what is it? There's something that prevents just anyone from being in here. I want to say. There's something going on as far as restrictions on getting in here. Or at least on completing the full Thieves quest. But let's take a look around.
Some barrels have been stacked up in the corner, probably leftovers from Wild Guild parties. This is a Thieves Guild recruiting poster, featuring a sophisticated worldly master thief. In an early excess of 3D poster art techniques, the artist has arranged the poster so that the thief is holding an actual plastic card. A legend at the bottom says, "Don't thieve home without it."
That means we can actually grab that card. We could destroy the poster, move the poster, or take the guild card. I think we'll take the guild card. What's this thing say? Congratulations! This card says that you're a member in good standing of the International Thieves Guild Unions, Inc. In this case, you're in especially good standing because you even stole the card. Now, I don't think there's a... I don't know what happens if we say destroy the poster. I'm curious.
Oh, that's a really unthief-like thing to do. Causing wanton damage tends to discourage people from leaving their valuables out for you.
That's true.
The poster is firmly attached to the wall. There's nothing behind this one.
Can we take it?
The poster is
No. Alright, so nothing else with the poster there.
Flickering flames flare in the sconce. This is rather weird. Isn't this place deserted?
So who's keeping the torches well stocked, I suppose?
The double doors are, of course, locked. This is a Thieves Guild, after all.
Okay, well, what can we do with the door?
The double doors are locked shut. The lock itself looks sophisticated, but the door has a simple sliding latch. If you had the right tool, you think you could easily slip the latch.
If only we had something like a credit card.
You
There we
slip
go.
the guild membership card between the doors and unlatch the lock. Your guild card. Don't leave home without it.
The ultimate thieves tool, a card.
There are a number of fascinating books about thief techniques on the bookshelves. Of special interest is the one on disarming traps. It says that with a new Mark II thieves toolkits and a bit of skill in picking locks, you can locate and disarm almost any mechanical trap.
Good to
In
know.
the section on surviving magical traps, the book suggests taking up religion. There is also a book on thief marks that tells you all about this secret language of thieves. You learn a number of new symbols and combinations.
I like that our hero is just really good at memorizing things.
There are a number of special interest.
I guess we can't take any books in particular. So, speaking of magical traps, why don't we go into the center of the room and say, hey, what's magic?
Use of magic is strictly forbidden
Damn.
in Thieves Guild halls, as you know. It's considered to be bad form and to interfere with the mental and physical training processes of building your skills.
So this prevents a magician from using open lock on all the Thief Guild stuff. Which, you'd think the magician wouldn't care because they're not a thief. Why would they care? But it's a way for the game to force you to play multiple classes, you know. But what's
This
this?
looks like an interesting safe. Another fine product of the Filch Safe Company. But you can't for the life of you figure out how anyone can open a safe with no knob.
No knob in the safe. Well, what about, I don't know, these empty picture
The
frames?
painting is undoubtedly a forgery. Not that you know anything about art forgery, but you're quite sure that it would have been stolen a long time ago if it was actually worth anything.
I mean, it's a blank fucking... It's blank,
Painting is...
which is a little odd.
Ah, you found a hidden safe. Good work. You can see a safe hidden behind the picture.
Well, we don't have a thieves tool, so it's not really worthwhile trying to actually investigate any of these safes yet.
Ah, you found a hidden safe. Good work.
Just hide a safe under every painting. No one would think you'd hide more than one.
This is a drainage grate. Strange that there should be two of them almost next to each other.
That is a little strange.
You examine the metal grate on the floor. It might be a drainage grate, but it's strange that there should be two of them right next to each other.
Well, let's reach our hand into this one.
On close examination, you find some scratches that might be thief marks behind the side drain.
Okay, so that's a grate. We know for sure this time it's a grate. And we need to look at it.
You examine the metal grate on the floor. Rummaging around under the floor drain, you find a round knob with a point on one side, which you pick up. Thieves have had to clean up after themselves since a few unfortunate accidents with maintenance personnel.
A knob, you say? A safe knob. It's a small metal knob with an arrow on one side. Well, we can fix that.
Now that you've replaced the safe knob, the Filch safe looks ripe for the cracking. You know, kind of like a walnut. To open the safe, you will need to spell out the combination with alternating right and left turns.
Well,
Nothing happens.
what are we spelling though? Is the question. We don't know what we're spelling. Unless it's like filch, which would be kind of silly. Let's look at this desk.
The well-worn oak desk looks as though it could conceal 1,000 secrets. Most of the drawers appear to be fakes. The one real drawer is locked.
Interesting.
It's one of those basic, uncomfortable wooden office chairs.
Can we take the chair?
You can't take this sitting down.
God damn it.
You are so exhausted that
Oh,
everything
yeah.
you do hurts.
I forgot.
Better get some
I
rest.
forgot that we need to go to fucking sleep. It's probably fine. Search for traps.
You found a particularly diabolical poison gas trap. Fortunately, it's just like one of those described in the book on traps, so you are able to disarm it.
Good thing we read that book.
You're kidding, right? The desk is, of course, locked.
If we were strong enough, we could force it open, but that's not what a thief would do. And in case you didn't notice, yes, this wall
This
is...
seedy place must be the Thieves Guild Hall. Actually, it compares favorably to the one in Spielberg, but it's become dusty and neglected. There doesn't seem to have been anyone in here for quite some time.
It says that, and yet the torches, though. But yeah, there's something weird about this wall, because it clearly has a different, like, animation tint to it than... or there's just like a weird crack going on, but we can't do anything with it at the moment, I don't think.
It doesn't budge.
Nah. What about this barrel?
A single tapped barrel rests against the back wall.
Well, can we do anything with it?
There does seem to be something under this barrel, but you've got no clue of what to do with it. There's nothing in these barrels.
So that barrel has something going on with it,
There's nothing in...
but not any of the other ones. What is... oh god, what is that? Question mark? Is that the painting? Is that referring to a painting? And then look under the barrel, interact with the barrel in some way, and then read a book and then disarm the desk? Maybe.
There does seem to... There does... A single tap... There does...
But the question is, what am I supposed to do with this? Also, we are dying. Well, not actually dying, but we need to go to bed. I don't know if you can die from lack of sleep, but actually, you know what? I bet you can. I'm gonna say you could if we wasted enough time. So for now, we're just gonna go pass out in the front of town. Because we paid for a room, but who wants to actually use it? That's nonsense. Whoa. 1 second. Cursor. There we go.
A shiver of cold comes over you.
Oh, is it him again? This is the same message.
There is.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep bitching about the Rizalka until we finish, or until we fix it, I suppose. So let's pass out. Have another one of these weird dreams.
You are flying in the very source of all magic. You are filled with power and the knowledge of how to use it. You create flowers dancing around you. Trees fill their branches with magical fruit as you touch them. You dance in a circle, and the very ground itself radiates peace and harmony. You sing the message of your heart, and the magic echoes around you a song of love and happiness. Then you realize that it is not you doing this. It was someone else back in time.
Throw a rock at the dreams.
You hear that voice calling you again. Darkness surrounds you, eats at you. The voice calls out again, and you are afraid. It calls from the center of the darkness, drawing you nearer and nearer. The darkness sucks at you, pulling you towards the voice as it flays all warmth and life from you. You scream!
It's a good rest. Very good rest.
You gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that cling to your memory.
Well, that happened.
Still you remain. It is a wonder you have managed to live so long.
All right. Well, good morning to you too, sir. Let's have some breakfast. Nobody here but Yuri. And I suppose his wife. I suppose Bella. No? Can I not? Let's ask about the castle.
The castle was once that of the Boyar. Now we do not know who lives there. Besides the ones that come in here in the evening.
Yeah, I
There are
think this
quite a
is... We've already talked about all of this. I don't know why we can't get breakfast. How many rations do we have anyway? We only have 2. We should probably buy some more. Also, we haven't talked to Olga in a little while, so... worth talking with her. Cats.
Ah, well now, what news do you have for me?
She wants her gossip.
My sad departed husband, his name was Boris. Gone 3 years now. He was such a good man.
That's not what Igor told us. Well, she says gone. Igor inferred that he fucking left. She's implying that he's dead.
This isn't such a bad place to settle down, you know. You could easily earn a living farming here. That certainly has more job security than adventuring, after all.
I'm gonna challenge her on that. I feel like adventuring has a lot of job security. The problem is you die a lot. It's a lot less safe than farming.
Now, what would you like to know about?
Yeah, let's go through it.
Yuri hasn't been the same since his daughter was stolen away 2 years ago. Gypsies took her, I told him so. Never listened to me, though. He's not doing much business at the inn either, except for those lazy excuses for farmers that hang out there, and an occasional visitor did go broke.
So, she claims that the gypsy stole his daughter, or the innkeeper's daughter.
The Borgovs used to live in the castle north of town. The last Borgov was said to have disappeared under suspicious circumstances. However, no one seems to know just what happened to him. Vampires, is it? There's talk that those strangers up in Castle Borgov are never seen by day and can't abide the smell of good old garlic. If you are going to do any wandering outside town, make certain you have some garlic with you, just in case. You know, old Nikolai has been crazy for years. Never could get over the loss of his wife, Anna. It has been years since Anna has been gone, before I even was married. Lost in the woods she was, and eaten by something terrible, so it said. Oh, they were such a happy couple. Now Nikolai's just crazier than a chicken with its head cut off.
So, Anna died in the forest, according to Olga. That's something we didn't actually know. We know she's been missing, but we didn't know where. We could assume it was the forest. But, you know. Anyway, we came here actually just buy a bunch of fucking...
Oops.
So, we have a fuck ton of money. We have so much money right now. We don't have unlimited weight, though we are training like every day, so it's really a non-issue, to be honest. I'm gonna buy more garlic too, because I'm pretty sure I know she helped with an answer. A puzzle solution.
As my husband used to say, come back again, sunshine or rain.
I think Lishi also suggested that we feed that bush something. And she's saying garlic is good against monsters, or at least vampires. So why don't we take a quick little trip? Just because I'm kind of curious what will happen. I don't really know what's up with that bush. LL, if you know, please feel free, because I completely fucking forget. I think it's more the right and down. No, it's around here somewhere. Somewhere.
There's something...
Yeah, this thing. So I'm gonna feed it garlic.
Nothing happened.
Okay, it doesn't care about that. I'm gonna feed it a sandwich. Did I just chuck a sandwich at it? Oh, it doesn't like me. There's something really specific you have to do. Maybe it's the goo. You know what? I'm gonna go get a bottle. Do I have a bottle of goo? No. I'm gonna get a bottle of goo. Rocks don't do anything. It has the same effect of making its eye stalks like disappear. I think we need to poison it. Something tells me I have to poison that bush. Magic, fire, all kinds of spells. Nothing else seems to do anything. So why don't we just go all the way back to the most dangerous screen in the game. The rocks of the brain. I think I tried that last stream. It didn't really accomplish much. Okay, can I get goo from here? Goo.
You slowly fill your flask with the greasy, grimy goo.
And I think we might be strong enough to do this now.
The stone moves slightly as you push on it, but you aren't strong enough to push it all the way over.
No, we gotta get stronger. We're too weak right now. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna grab a second bottle just to make sure we have enough. I don't know if we need more than one. But in order to get back to that weird, creepy mouth cave, the cave of the Dark One, we do need to push that stone over. It might be possible that we can do a jump or even fly, but I don't think so. I don't really remember. Speaking of remembering, where the hell was that bush? Was it up and then right and down?